All right, so let's take a look here at problem number 3. We've got a trig equation. There's infinitely many solutions maybe to this equation, and we only want to look and find the ones that are between 0 and 2 pi. So let's get the trig function by itself by adding 2 and then dividing by radical 2. So if we add 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. And then if we divide by radical 2, you're probably more familiar with seeing that on the unit circle if we rationalize that denominator and look at it as radical 2 over 2. So since it's positive, we'll have an angle in quadrant 1 and also in quadrant 2 that has this ratio. So in quadrant 1, it's a pi over 4. And then any angle that's coterminal to that, and we'll just write it as plus 2 pi n. Now there's another angle in quadrant 2 that's 3 pi over 4. And if you take the sine of 3 pi over 4, you'll get radical 2 over 2. Or if you have any angle that's coterminal to it. So let's rewrite 2 pi as 8 pi over 4. That way it'll be easy for us to get the values that they want between 0 and 2 pi. And let's do the same thing over here. So this describes infinitely many solutions, but we only want solutions that are between 0 and 2 pi. All right, so let's make a table. If we allow n to be, say, -1, then that's going to add together to give us a negative angle measure, and we want values that are bigger than 0. Since our denominator is 4, let's rewrite 2 pi as 8 pi over 4. If we let n be 0, then from that first equation, pi over 4 is a solution. Let's just call these solutions 1 and these solutions 2. And if n is 0 over here, we've got 3 pi over 4. That's also a solution. If we let n be 1, then over here we have 8 plus 1, which is 9. But 9 pi over 4 is too big. It's a solution to the equation, but it's not between 0 and 2 pi. And the same is going to be over here. If we let n be 1, 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 pi over 4 is too big. So our only solutions are pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. Now we can check that on our calculator real quick to see if we're still in radian measure from our previous problems. We've got radical 2 times the sine of our angle. Let's check the 3 pi over 4 first. Close that parenthesis, subtract 2. And this time the claim is that this will equal -1. And it does. Let's bring back that last entry to help us not key in everything again. Let's delete that. And we're taking the sine of pi over 4 now. And that's -1 also. So our two answers definitely check. And we have more answers, but like I say, they were bigger than 2 pi. All right, so that's our solution set. Hope that helps, and I will talk to you later. Bye.